Welcome back to Daily Driven Death Traps. Today we're going to be talking about the Tacoma budget build.
$6,000. I don't got a script, I just got numbers. So we're going to start off with the actual numbers because I know everybody's going to skip forward through the video and actually just go to the final number. This truck alone, stock, everything was just $8,500. It's salvage title, it's a 2009 TRD Pro. Is it Pro?
No, it's a TRD.
It's just TRD. After that, I did basically everything. The first week I had it, it was in my garage on jack stands getting a leveling kit, which has now changed. Since then, I added it all up, and I don't think any car modifier should add up a build because it hurts. But $6,314 ballpark. It's around there. I'm not sure if I forgot anything. $6,314 is budget. That's budget.
Working with 2023.
Yep, 2023. That's the price you're gonna get, and that's with, I mean, decent stuff. This is Amazon stuff, which is crazy to think about. It's not like anything crazy welded and stuff. Like, this is a bolt together bumper that shows up in 2 boxes. So let's go over the exterior first. We'll start in the front since we're in the front. So the front bumper was $540 shipped. So Amazon, Hooky Road, by Hooky Road. It's in 4 pieces basically. These are separate pieces too. And then it didn't come with the little winch thing right there and the, you know, little hooks and stuff. But that, $540. And then, I guess since we're up front here, we'll talk about the winch. The winch was actually an open box from Extreme Off-Road. Pretty sure that's what their site's called. Let me see what the price was at for that. Barricade winch, 9,500 pounds, $261 shipped. Free shipping. So this winch has actually served me really well so far. Went to Colorado and we got stuck in snow, so don't ever go in the spring and go above 9,500 feet or else you're gonna get stuck. The other stuff in the front, headlights and eBay grill. eBay grill was $88. The headlights were, oh, I forgot to include those.
No, not budgeted
anymore. They're not in there. I'm pretty sure the headlights were $250 to $300. There's Spider headlights off of Amazon as well. And then we got the little grill badge. I think that was 20 bucks. I didn't include that either. That's why I said ballpark. So that's the front. I included the wheels. These were Facebook Marketplace deal when I bought the Lexus though. So I didn't actually spend that in the 6 months that I've had this truck. So these wheels and tires with the tires and everything were $1,200. So the day I bought the Lexus, I went and picked these up. I went straight from Minnesota to Des Moines, got these, and now they're on the taco because I couldn't get rid of them. So really sweet SCS gold, well, kind of like bronze gold rims with Nitto trail grapplers. They're 285/75 17s. And they need replaced because they're kind of weathered. So I'm actually going to even more budget with the new ones that I'm getting off of Amazon, which are $181 a piece. And I've bought one so far, which is on the swing out, when I have the swing out on. I decided to take it off when I'm just going to work and back because there's no need for it. We had the pod lights, were free. Thanks, Last Fit. A little plug right here. Sean didn't get them for free. So working around the back, well, actually I guess we could talk about suspension right here. So I'm still cheap and went with Rough Country. We have the 3.5 inch struts in the front, which are probably 3 after having the bumper and the winch weight in there. So let's see what the price was for those. $210 for those front struts, $370 for the Freedom Off-Road upper control arms, because after you go above 2.5, you're gonna need upper control arms.
Well,
of course we got a train. Actually, I forgot to include that, but when I bought the truck, I needed bushings for the...
That's a well-famous
I
hybrid.
think we're gonna take a break quick. Upper control arms, $370 for those things. Lower control arms when I first bought the truck because they were toast and just needed replaced. Those are just stock lower control arms. I think I got CV joints, but we're just not going to include that price.
The budget is going to Sam.
So the budget's going up to $7,000. Here's the really expensive part. Dobinson's leaf springs, 900-pound constant, since I plan to build out this back. And since I put those on, the rough country shocks in the back were not enough for being just leveling. So I replaced those with a 2.5 to 5.5 rear shock, which was only $100 for both of those shocks. The leaf springs were $1,100. Just crazy, but I guess you get what you pay for, and it's not sagging in the back at all. I actually installed it wrong the first time. And after the Colorado trip, there was a really big gash in the frame because of a bolt that was just rubbing every time it would go over a bump.
Can't believe you didn't hear that.
Yeah, got back and I heard it, of course. I think it's just because of how moist I was. So, what?
Watch your mouth.
So moist. So this bed I slept in Colorado, it actually had a mattress in here too. And the drawers and everything custom built by my dad and mostly my dad, because he knows how to build some good stuff. So the drawer slider hinges, $240 for those things. They're 500-pound drawer sliders that lock when they're in. So if you come over here, it's just push down and take out, and then all the way out, you can hear it lock if it does. There we go.
Slight technical difficulty.
Yep. You'll have that on these here big jobs. So the mattress that I got is actually like, it folds into 3, so it could just be stored over here, and then I could have like my cooler and stuff on the other side when I'm traveling. And that was $160.
Did you say how much
the drawer
plywood was?
Yeah, so the drawers, wood, and topping from Menards altogether was $375. And I bought the topper. It's not really including the price because I sold my other topper for $500. I bought this one for $500 because it actually has the rails on the top, so if I ever want like an actual rack on the top, I can put it up there. And it had, you know, these sweet hinges. Well, what would you call them?
The doors on each side?
Yeah, just the doors on each side. It's really nice because like when you open all of this up, you know, you have the lights at night, which look great, and those were $33 off Amazon. You can actually turn it to automatic, so like if you walk by, then it'll turn on, but whatever. Let's see. I put misc items because there's a lot of stuff that I probably not thinking about, and I just put that at $300 just in case, like probably lug nuts and just crap like that. I guess we can talk about the rear bumper. So this is by Hooky as well. It's a swing out bumper. I take the swing out arm off when I'm at home because you really don't need a spare tire hanging off your car making a bunch of noise and stuff, rattling around. It definitely does need some revisions to it, coming stock from Hooky, because it just likes to creak and bang around at some points. But we'll go into that with an actual Hooky road swing out bumper review. That bumper was $400 out of pocket from me because Hooky gave me a 50% off. So it's actually like $750 or something like that from Amazon, shipped to your door.
So for anybody else, add
Yeah, add like 400. So I did a diff drop and I did a center shaft drop. That was just $30 and $18, not much. It really actually made a pretty significant difference in the front for that front diff drop. Now my CVs are actually looking like they're not always torqued to hell. Another thing I forgot is the tint that I got too. So that was like 120 something.
that's something that I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Some of the stuff you like, the CV joints, the basic maintenance stuff,
yeah.
I wouldn't really even count.
Yep. So there's actually quite a bit that you can't see that's been done. Interior I did, of course, that head unit right there, which is only $130 off eBay. It has Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I have Android, so it works fairly well with Android Auto, and it's pretty plug and play. The only hard thing about it was to get this piece out of the original one and then put into here. But not too bad, not too terrible. The other thing is that I sound deadened these doors, all doors, and the back behind the back seats. Well, back seats, because this is an access cab. That's the only thing I wish I could change about my purchase is I wish I actually got a 4-door and not an access cab.
4 doors, more horse.
Yep, with a 6-foot bed, but I guess those are actually quite rare, aren't they? Or something?
I seen that red one go for sale, and it went for quite a bit more than this one went for. So.
Okay. It was salvage title?
Yeah, I think it was like 12 grand, 12.5.
Okay.
So, with that extra door and the longer bed.
And I guess we could be specific about like miles and everything. It had 135 when I bought it too, so 8.5 for 135,000 mile stock Tacoma, access with 6-foot bed.
Access cap, not extended cap.
Yep. And I also did speakers, both the front, bottom, and the top tweeters. So touchscreen 135, speakers 183, sound deadening, all that material $74, and I got LED interior lights because it was super dark with those amber ones, so that was 25 bucks. I still haven't done my map lights because I actually need to get up in here because this center thing, I don't even know what it's for. I think it's just like,
Does that tell you fuel mileage? Like
I hope so. That would be pretty cool to have.
No, it's not. It's like the cost. You don't want to know what it's getting.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see if there's anything else. Engine, spark plugs, $52.
Again, I wouldn't count that.
Yeah, just regular maintenance. But I think that's about it. So that, it doesn't look like much when you're just looking at individual prices, but it adds up to $6,314. So yeah, that's the Tacoma budget build. It really is budget though, with all the stuff that I bought.
Yeah, no, for anybody trying to go out and make an off-road rig real quick, I mean, this is about as cheap as you can get to have what you need.
Because regular bumpers, like actually weld together, are
$400.
no.
Oh, really?
The Move one that I bought,
Yeah.
$800
Oh my gosh, I thought mine was cheap.
for the front. And my front was, you know, like what I said, $500.
And honestly, these Tacomas are actually, to mod these out, in my professional opinion, like my GMC, if I did the same things, identical to what Alex did to this pickup, I would be upwards of 10 grand. I mean, you start playing with the bigger trucks and stuff like that, it's more expensive. Like
A lot
some of these
more
Toyotas,
material.
Yeah, no, and it's just like an 8-foot bed, even quad cab, you know, it's a lot more expensive. GMC stuff, Ford stuff, I think even Dodge stuff is way more pricey. You can't get these hooky bumpers or anything like that for those for the cheap price he got.
Yeah,
So.
I think the only other like budget way could be just a Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, you could probably build that with used parts as well.
Yeah.
But then you don't have a bed, and then you just have a Jeep Wrangler.
Yep. Main reason why I left the Lexus, because this one has a bed. later in life, somebody like people like us always go to a truck.
You need a truck.
Yeah.
This is the first thing I said to Alex when we bought a house.
Yep.
You're gonna need a truck.
So it's actually super easy to take those drawers out, because all you have to do is unload everything from this and then push that back in, and then this one just slides straight out. And then we made this one to the exact like shape of this side, so you just have to scooch this one out and then take that out, and then you're ready to, put some house materials and stuff in there. So if anyone wants specifics on like the dimensions and everything for this, comment down in the video. We'll let you know. But yeah, that's the budget build Tacoma.